All right, so here's how you do remove this inner panel on the Mazda CX5. Once you get the door card off, you're exposed to this. Basically what I've done is I cut the electrical tape here to disconnect this. I can tape it back after. This is like a double two clips on each side to get this one out. Same thing here, but it broke, so I'm gonna put some double-sided tape as I push that in after. Some of them break. You could replace the clip, I guess. But that's it for the wiring. There's actually this motor that I'm gonna disconnect in a second. But once you do that, yeah, that motor has three screws, long screws. Everything's 10 mil. The window track for the window rolling is two 10 millimeter nuts, and get that off. And then there's 10 millimeters all around. Now this should come off. So it's gonna start at the edge. There's a piece of rubber that's gonna be all stuck together. So slowly work your way around. Right. And now this part, you have to twist from the back. You have to twist this off out of the groove. So my hand's back there. I can see I have to twist to the right. There we go. And then like installing is the reverse. So you're gonna twist back to the left once you're putting this back in. So now this should just come right off, and your window will fall too. So be careful with that, because your rail is now loose. But that's it. That's how you take that off, and now you have access to the back of the door here. And you could, what I'm doing is adding sound deadening, so I'll get to that. And then reverse installation is reverse of removal, so you'd have to pick that up, mount this in. Then I like to fasten these guys in, so the rail is attached to the piece of plastic. I'm also switching out the speaker. So what I'll do is, to get the wire through, at the front doors there's additional holes that you can use, but in this case there isn't any. So what I'll do is, what I did to the other side already is, okay, so this goes like this, like this. What I do is I drill a hole right over in this corner in here, and that's where I put the wire through, and then I put kill mat all around the wire to seal that hole afterwards. And this speaker should come out too. So that is that. So the window, now that it's slid down, I think it's fine, because that one was, when I installed everything, it was down to here as well. I did end up turning the car on and rolling it, and it rolled up all the way. So even though I didn't reset it to the very top, it still was fine. But in order to work the window, you have to connect this connector. Otherwise, even the master control doesn't work. Hope that helps you with the rear door. It's actually pretty easy to get to. Everything is pretty easy on this car. And you could look up another video to figure out how to remove the rear door card. But it's essentially, there's a piece of plastic here that you clip off. There's a screw behind it. Then right here where the handle is, there's also a piece of rubber there. You remove it, you take the screw out, and then you just go all the way around the door, yanking it back, and you will break clips. So what you have to do is, before you do it, is buy a bag of the right clips on Amazon. I think it's like $13 for 30, and replace the old well, they're like 8-year-old, 10-year-old, whatever they are, with the new ones. The new ones look nicer. They have a piece of felt between, piece of cloth between the plastic and the metal. So it might actually be better. But in this case, you could see a lot of them are just broken. This I could save, although I'm gonna replace. I'll save this for have an extra, but I'm gonna replace all these with the new ones. So, and this one's completely. You could maybe reuse that, but look at how much space you have left for attaching it to the door. Not very good. So that's it. Once the kill mat's in, new speakers in, I'm gonna put everything back. There's speaker wires here. There's a red and blue. Red is plus, blue is minus, if you're wondering if you're doing the same thing. And then once I put everything back, here's actually my new speaker plate, MDF, kill mat on the back. It's 1 inch high. I got like around just over an inch of foam that it's gonna press against the door to make a nice seal. That's not needed there. And I got these JBL cx5 really cheap on Amazon. They sound really great, 3-way speaker. And that's it. That's gonna attach. I'm not cutting the original wires. I put clips, or I soldered everything up. This cable to attach this to the original connector, and I'm gonna wrap that with kill mat, electrical tape, kill mat, so that it doesn't buzz around. And that should settle it. Cheers.